Welcome everybody. I hope that everything is fine because I have a little bit of trouble with a program who has updated, or they had to update, so everything went down. But I'm so glad that my son is still living at home and he can always help me, at least almost always. So he did something, and yes, I hope that everything's fine. I hope that the sound is okay and that we have no troubles at all. So maybe when someone is coming to see the stream and can react, that everything is fine. That would be nice. Okay, so welcome. My name is Thea, and today I am going to show you a little bit of the sunflowers. I did last video I did the face with Luminance pencils from Caran d'Ache. That's a wax pencil, and I showed some pictures, and I get the question if I could show how I did the sunflower. It's a little bit of dark sunflower, a little bit of vintage look, I think, because I use a lot of brown in it, and I like it that way. But yes, people like it too, and they want to know how I do it. So I have a few leaves left, and yeah, let's color. So I'll take a little bit of paper for my hand, and I also have something to protect my fingers so I won't smudge everything. So let's do this like this. I hope you can see everything. Maybe I will see. Maybe I can do it a little bit closer. Then I need to get it down. I have to wait because there's always a little bit of a delay. Yeah, I think you can see it like this. Okay, good. What am I using? I'm using the color pencils, the Luminance, and I have a white one. I have a very light yellow one that I already used. I just did a little bit of a base coat, so I won't use it. Maybe a little bit for blending, but I won't use it anymore. I have two yellows, just a bright yellow, a darker yellow, a little bit of a mustard brown yellow each, and a dark brown. Those are the pencils that I'm using, so I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm just taking the lightest color of my yellow, and I'm putting there where I see the shadows a little bit of this color. At the end I leave always a little bit of the lightest yellow where I did my base coat with. There is a little bit of a shadow here. The one who drew this beautiful lady also draw a little bit of a shadow in the painting, so you always know that there needs to be a little bit of shadow. Okay, I'm going just take another color, a little bit darker of the yellow, and I go over it, just blending and mixing the colors. And I'm not doing exactly the same what I did before, but I'll just play with those colors. Get a bit of the darker brown, the darker yellow, and then I come with my darkest brown. I'm taking the inside of the a sunflower, the center, a little bit in my flower. Making a shadow. And just play a little bit with the pencils. Going back to the other colors and blend everything together. And because you are using a little bit of different kind of colors, you get more depth in your, in this case, your flower. And you see I'm going backwards and forwards just until I'm happy with it. So because those two leaves are a little bit behind the other leaves, it will be a little bit darker than the leaves who are on top of it. Hey Melta, welcome. Can you tell me please if you can hear my voice? That would be nice, Melta. Because I had a little bit of troubles with the program. And I hope that everything is fixed now. Because there was an update. And my phone and my laptop didn't connect with each other anymore after the update. So it was a little bit stressful. But my son did help and it's okay. I hope. Sound is clear? Oh, that is nice. Thank you. It's good to know. Thank you. So, I have all the colors. And now the last piece, I will take again the light yellow from the base color. But you could also use your white. There's also a perfect pencil for blending. I always call it my magic pencil because you can do so much with it. I'm trying to take the colors from the dark into the center and into the leaves, and that still is the same color. So I'm going back and forward with those colors. I want a little bit more brown. If you have a question, Melta, you can always ask me. You know that. But it's nice seeing you here. I'm just mixing those colors. I'm not going over everything again. It's just so here and there, just to make some different leaves. Make sure that the center and the flower color is connecting. This one I will be a little bit more of the yellow, because those leaves are on the top of everything, so that get a little bit more of the sunlight. So I want this a little bit less of the dark brown and more the yellow. I think. You never know. I'm going to try at least. Okay, take my white. I want to leave this spot a little bit white, so I make it also wider and just blending with my white. So I blend with my yellow and I blend with my white. It just depends on the situation. No, Melta, don't use the Prismacolors. I'm using the Luminance colors from Caran d'Ache. But it works the same like Prismacolor. So if you have Prismacolors, you can do the same. No worries. And it's just going back and forward to make just the color that you want. Okay, on this side there will be a little bit of shadow, and this side too, just where it touch each other. Take my lightest color, go over the shadow and a little bit further. So, and because we using the brown in the leaves and also have a lot of brown in the center, it just makes it a little bit like a vintage picture. Some people like it, some people don't. If you don't want it to do that, then you must use more the brighter colors of yellow. Thank you. That's my coffee. Oh, if you have the luminance, then I have no problem at all. Then you could do it. Sure. But you also can do it with your Prisma. Same kind of pencils. So you even can do it with your polychromos or something like that, only it's a little bit harder to blend with the white pencil. It's easier with the wax pencil, but everything is possible. It takes a little bit more time with normal pencils or pencil what is oil based. So I have a little bit more brighter yellow on the top. I also want this, what is laying in the back, bright with the dark brown. I'm going to blend it now with my yellow, that light yellow from the base color. And when you are blending it with a lighter pencil, it always takes the color a little bit down, so it's not so bright as it's supposed to be. So just try, when you finish with your white color or a lighter color with blending, bring back the darker color again. And you don't need to do much, just a light layer and it's back again. Am I still in paper frame? Yes. Just leave a little bit white in the middle because I like it. This side will be a little bit darker because the artist want me to. But I just want to have as much as I can the yellows, so I'm not going to do much of the dark brown. Take my white and cut it around to leave it as white as possible, and take my lighter yellow and I will blend here in the middle, so it leaves me a light spot, but it isn't too white. Taking my yellow again to make it a little bit brighter. And look from a distance if you like the way it is. It's always strange to see one leaf because you have to see it in a whole flower. So you can leave it, and if you don't like it after, you can always change a little bit. But for now I'm going to leave it. Try not to color every leaf the same way, because that is not natural. This one is this leaf is sitting in the back. Oh, don't mind my English, guys, because it's terrible, I know, and I'm trying, but I make many mistakes. I always have to find the words, but yeah, it's okay. So you see, I'm leaving that a little bit darker because it's behind. You also have some coffee or tea, Melta? I always have this for protection. You can see there's always a little bit of dust, and you can take it to, oh, I see a little bit of a small fly. You've needed a razor and then go over it to take everything away, but you have to be careful. Okay. No, not yet. You see that sometimes I begin with the dark colors and sometimes I begin with the light colors. It's just, yeah, it's a feeling that I have. It's mostly because I want to put some shadows in it, who needs to be darker. When you put a shadow in a leaf what is on top, you don't need a dark shadow. But when a leaf is laying under another leaf who is on top, then I want the shadow a little bit darker, so I can only achieve that when I am doing first the dark color. So that's a little bit the way how I work. I can't bring now the dark color into the center because I have a light color on this side, because the sun is coming from here and hits the flower here, so I leave it lighter than the other side, so I can't bring like this the color to each other. So I need to stop here at the flower, so at the center, I'm sorry, at the center. So keep that in mind when you're putting the colors against each other. Keep on watching what you are doing and take your time, petal for petal, and it will come. Ah, you're on a vacation. Are you in your mobile home? That would be nice. You see, now is the leaf on top. So now I start with the lighter color. It's just the way I work. It's no good or no wrong. Do what feels for you good. So I take a little bit of the brown, not too much, because I want more of the yellow. Take it a white. Just play with the colors. There are the same colors from the center. So this brown color, I don't know how it's called, but it's one 037. It's the same color but in the center. So this one and a yellow one and the dark brown is also in the center. So it's one. It's all the same. So you see, so this one is laying the behind this one. So now I'm taking my darkest color again, and first I'm laying down a little bit of the shadow first. Oh, that's nice, Melta. I have here some kind of knife. It's a ceramic knife, and I just want to have a little bit more of the white in the center of this petal. So I scratch a little bit with the knife to make it lighter again. So it's some kind of tool who can help you to make lines back again. But you have to be careful because it's some kind of a knife. It's a knife, but it's a ceramic knife. So you need to be careful because your paper can be pilling. I guess it's called pilling. Okay. So now I have a petal here on the top. So I begin with a lighter yellow. And because the artist draws some shadow on this side, I also make this side then a little bit darker than this side. This is just what I think she means with it, and maybe she doesn't. And you don't need to follow the artist, of course. You can do whatever you want. But this is how I see it. So just 4 colors, nothing more. Or 4 and then the base color and the white. So 6 colors. But that's almost only for blending. And don't be afraid to put the yellow over the brown. So blend each other. It just makes it more lively, natural. You see, I use all kind of colors, just mixing. Take my dark brown and just play a little bit at the end here, because we have a little bit of the darker brown in the center, so I try to pull it a little bit into the flower. So this is the last petal already. So for the people who just follow or did the face in the other video that I placed, now you can see how I do the sunflowers. I will put a picture on Facebook and my Instagram. My Instagram is on my own name. It's just Thea Bouwland. Yes, strange name, eh? So, and If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, because that helps me to grow on this channel. It helps me to get where I want, so I can do more for you. Not only for me, but also for you, because when I reach the 1,000 viewers, I can do a little bit more, and then I can also make some bigger videos for you. So then we are helping each other. You get more to see, and I can do a little bit more. Also, you can share if you want. You don't need to do anything, but if you want, you can help me with it to get me bigger and bigger. But it's all on you. You don't need to, but it would be nice. So now I'm going to see if I like the way I did it, or if everything is come together, and I think it's okay. So there is only a few bugs in it, here and somewhere around here or here. I will make those bugs with a little bit of black, but I will do it with an hard pencil. So because the Luminance is a soft pencil and you can't draw exactly, so I do it with a hard pencil, and I will use my polychrome. So I will do that later after the stream, and then I will make a picture and put it on Facebook, so you can see it over there. So I hope you like this little small tutorial, and this is how I do it. So simple is it. Okay, I wish you a very nice day, and I will see you next time. Bye.